Hello readers, this is Leon and Narify. At this time, I'm still reading the Edgar Allan Poe collection, and right now I'm trying to summarize the Mesmeric Revelation. Mesmeric Revelation is about a conversation between a specialist of the Mesmeric and a patient. This patient is named Mr. Barker. Barker is going to die. So one night he called him, and when he arrived at the house, he said, I call you not for my physical illness, I had many questions to answer, and those questions is about the life itself, um, about the immortality of the soul, right now. So, having those issues, Mr. Barker called his specialist, and they had a great conversation and trying to explain the things from the point of view of Mr. Barker. In the other side, the specialist was impacted by the answer of Mr. Barker. So, how we start saying, Mr. Barker, are you asleep? Yes or no? And he say, yes and no. I prefer a little more deep. This and the next question is, what about your illness? And he say, I'm going to die. Next question is, are you afraid to die? And he say, no, in this position is the same. I am in the mesmeric state, and I think it's the same when I'm going to die. Just say, you, Mr. Barker say, are you asking incorrectly me those questions? And he say, how I can question you? And he say, you have to ask me from the stars. And the start of everything is God. But what is God? Is a spirit, is a thing, but is not a spirit, is not a thing. However, it exists. And that is how explained Mr. Barker. He said, God is in our mentality, is a material such as wood, water, because we gave definitions, but we classify it by a spirit, right? So he said, Mr. Barker is making the difference between mind and subject. Everything this conversation is about what is God, right? And he trying to figure it out more things, and he say the man is spirit enveloped, it could be God. So compared as God, we are wearing our skin just an envelope, and inside of us we can compare with God. And he say the parallel life and the parallel death is just a metamorphosis, because the future of the soul is immortality. So the life itself and the death itself are connected because it's part of metamorphosis. Um, that is what Mr. Barken saying. And he say when he is not connected with his organs, only using his feelings, he can feel the presence of God, and when he feels the presence of gas, he's adapted to those things. And that is the conversation keep going until it ended. While he was talking, Mr. Barker, the specialist saw something wrong, and he said, wake up, Mr. Barker, you have to wake up. However, Mr. Barker just smiled and fell out as a rock, and he's died. The question is, Mr. Barker was talking the version of shadows. Mr. Barker in this conversation was already died, because remember when Mr. Barker called him, he was so sick and he was about to die. So that is the big question in this tale. Was Mr. Barker talking from the shadows? He was already dead. So let me know in the comments about this book, and see you in the next tale. Bye.